I hope you're ready. Hoping you're ready, Jeremy. Happy Sunday fun day, everyone. Welcome to our weekly live.
6,000 emails is a lot of emails.
It's
How
quite
do you
a bit.
get ready for that?
Can't even wrap my mind around it. Jeremy usually likes to start the live off with a song.
Do you want to sing this week?
No, never. Never ever. My answer is never going to change.
What should we sing about?
What you wrote before we went live.
I haven't written anything. What are you talking about? This happens.
Whatever you wrote in your mind.
Are you trying to tell me this show is scripted?
It's definitely not scripted. I mean, there's talking points, obviously, just like any show. Bullet points, definitely not scripted.
It just wouldn't be a week without singing about Otter Creek. Well, we moved into a town with no one around, all to get away from the snow. We put in a 2-inch line and everything was fine.
Thanks,
until they tried to steal all my dough.
Thanks, Jeanette.
You know where I'm going with this, right?
I see.
Well, Mary was in town hall. Couldn't do math at all. Just kept calling the law. Sending emails to Worm, hoping he'd confirm. No one would know about her fall. We shared that email this week. Big, legal, wow, huge.
All you could do is just shake your head.
Russell, Worm, Mary could all go to jail if we pursue it legally.
Not innocent. Not innocent at all.
And Lynette and John were running their con, trying to get any money they can. Everything around them dies, and then she fake cries. They'll end up by a river in a van. I got some new verses.
I can hear it.
How can you hear it? I didn't sing it yet.
I can hear it in my head.
Well, you're supposed to be
Thank
singing
you,
with
Mary.
me. Well, there's signs all over town, and then they're taken down. Everybody knows who done it. Well, don't do the crime if you can't do the time. You're living in a shed with no permit.
Why am I not surprised?
Everybody knows who put signs all over Otter Creek. Against Russell, against Worm, against Mary, against Stewart,
Yeah.
and about the Ohio peeps.
They're not denying it. Thanks, Joan.
There is no denying it. We have all the proof. That's why we can't wait for court in Florida, and we can't wait for court in Ohio.
Bring it on.
Well, Russ is texting Don, telling him it's on. Let's give the world a show. We always wanted fame, and now they know our names. In the meetings, always vote no.
He is not corrupt.
Is that true? Do you think that's true? Because I got 6,000 emails that say the opposite.
Let's see. Don's going to be proven wrong so many times. Plus, he still owes you $50.
It's true.
Whether it was a legal bet or not.
Well, they're all making bets.
PDW, thank you.
They're all making threats. Fans are taking bets. Who's going to be the first in jail? Mary, Russ, or down. Lynette and John. Well, we know it won't be what the hell. Because we moved it into a town. No one around. All to get away from the snow. Well, we put in a 2-inch line. Everything was fine until they tried to steal all my dough.
Thanks, Wendy. Funny that.
But real. Funny, but real.
Russ knows how to text, but he don't do emails.
But I don't do emails.
I don't do emails.
I don't do
anymore. He didn't
done
finish
do
the sentence.
emails.
It should have said anymore.
I don't do emails anymore because I know Jeremy is trying
Thanks,
to
Julie.
information public request them an FOIA-WC2Q blue, and I think I'm going to get away with all my texting but I'm too dumb to realize that that is all public information as well, and it is never, ever, ever deleted.
I wonder if he thinks that because he's no longer the mayor, that's where emails just stop completely.
Who knows what goes on in the mind of mentally unstable and corrupt individuals?
Someone in the chat said during the next meeting, they should ask Russ and Dawn to read something to prove that they could read.
That would be interesting.
Thanks, Marie.
That would be absolutely interesting for sure.
Yeah.
If they did like a round table, like remember when we do reading programs in school and everybody would take a paragraph and you'd go around in a circle?
Yeah.
That would be interesting. But we both know you and I can't read, so.
I struggle. I struggle with reading. I struggle with speaking. I struggle with math.
Hey, let's face it. When I have to read, I have to do it backwards and upside down for the camera. That ain't an easy thing. And you got this bright flash in your eyes and you can't see anything. Right, so I have to do it blind, upside down, and backwards. So I can't read. It's not an easy feat.
The struggle is real.
Man, what a week in Otter Creek. The actual town hall meeting. The town hall normal meeting, not the actual budget or trim.
No special meeting.
No special meeting. This was like the real deal.
This was the scheduled monthly town hall meeting.
All right. What were your thoughts? Because I know we weren't together when we were both watching it. And so, by the way, there are people that think that I'm paying somebody to actually record it for me. No, it's public information. So,
no one's working for Jeremy.
No, hold a second.
No one's airdropping footage.
I actually am paying you because you're screen recording it.
Thanks, Mary.
So I will say that I am paying. I'll take that all back. I am paying somebody for the footage. I'm paying George to screen record it. And then we are actually sending it to a fan to fix the audio. And so we appreciate Jeff working on the audio for us as well.
Shout out to Jeff. Thank you so much.
Jeff has been working on the audio for us and fixing it. So everybody who knows, really, really knows what the Hales knows that everything we do is done on a phone, pure and simple. And we can't fix the audio from the town hall meetings on a phone. The phone just doesn't have the capacity to do it. And nor do we own the programs, nor have we ever learned the programs. So
thanks,
we're fortunate enough to have a fan who helps fix the audio for us. And
it's all volunteer.
And that is a blessing. But I do pay you. To actually screen record it. So I hate busting up the rumors. We should probably just let the rumors go. Yeah, it's more fun that way.
Should we do a video of
myth busting?
Huh,
no.
Okay.
I think it's more fun with
how about a video theories on conspiracy theory busting?
I think it's more fun like the conspiracy that there is no mole. Like that conspiracy, like she's been holding back that she went to Levy County Court
Jennifer.
On September 8th, I believe. And she tried to get a restraining order saying that we're stalking her, and they laughed her out of the building. She went back again. Well, she's going back again, and they're still laughing at her. She went back to the clerks and blamed them for us knowing. You fool, you have moles.
Thanks, Robert.
Marli Hughes' entire plan of searching words all fell through, but don't worry, Marli only posts what she wants us to know.
The secret instructions.
Yeah, the secret instructions. Lizzie's transcripts that don't even come out right because it's not real people talking. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine being this judge in Levy County sitting there going, I am so sick and tired of this person bothering me. And then when they get the thousands upon thousands upon thousands of screenshots that we have, everything they did before we started to actually retaliate back and take care of this issue with them, and everything they've done since, everything from John has a personal appendage in your mouth to stalking me. And
sexual harassment.
Yeah, your sexual harassment suit that is here in Ohio.
Yes.
And actually stalking me to my own property with his tires of his vehicle on my property. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. Brandishing a firearm. And she thinks somehow she's going to have some court hearing in October 11th that she's going to get a restraining order. She is getting a restraining order. It's going to be against her for us and all of our employees. And John, there are two trial dates, one for Lynette, one for John Crook.
And these people, if you're just tuning in and you're new to the channel, the people that we're talking about are our insane neighbors.
They are completely and totally
that
insane.
Followed us to Otter Creek.
Stalked us to Otter Creek, and now they terrorize Otter Creek.
Purposely bought vacant land across the street from us and
hoping to get money.
To get their turtle rescue promoted by us, because
they all have, the turtles all have metabolical issues.
Metabolic bone diseases. So if anyone has an agenda, it was them.
Oh my goodness.
Moving to Otter Creek. And we even have proof that she was not looking for a property for 3 years prior to us moving there.
But she does like a t-shirt or two. And as a matter of fact, we actually posted some t-shirts today. And the funny part is there are fans that go, Jeremy, don't go down to their level. Don't go down to their level. Do you not realize there's more than Jeremy?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't even going to the point that we have to live with them. And no, we don't. They're going to be gone. They're breaking every violation statute one way or another, whether it's the town, whether it's the county. They're going to be gone. Okay. And so, no, we don't have to live with them. They've broken enough laws.
Jill.
They will be gone one way or another. So, but do the fans not realize that there's more than Jeremy, even though the last name is Hales, that there are more employees that work for what they have? I mean, for all you know, there's 100 employees and we only show you a handful.
Well, so, anyone that talks to you apparently works for you.
Apparently. Just out of curiosity, who made that t-shirt today in the memes?
A lot of our fans send us their creative work.
That's not what I'm asking. Just out of curiosity, who made that t-shirt today in the memes?
A lot of our fans send us their creative work. That's not what I'm asking.
Who made the t-shirt, George? Who made the t-shirt, George?
Wasn't me.
Lies.
Wasn't me.
Oh my goodness. All right. So nice job on your t-shirt work there. I think you do a great job with the memes. And the t-shirt was a nice touch. Very nice. Like the
I'm not fist bumping you on that.
Yes, you are.
No, I do.
All right. Well,
Kathy says, "Do I work for you?" So anyone with the blue wrench after the name apparently works for you.
Make sure you cash your checks, okay? Because I can't be having them hanging around.
So the part of the meeting, I mean, every meeting is always just jaw-dropping, the entire thing from beginning to end, because you never know what's going to happen. Something's going to happen.
And it's going to make
you
go,
don't know
what just happened?
Especially when Don said, well, I make the motion to unincorporate. Our minds were just blown.
We still can't understand why why people aren't accusing him for working for me yet.
Right.
Yeah, well, he thinks there's a lot of advantages to unincorporating, and nobody's accused him of working for me yet.
Yes, but I would like to pick his brain and figure out what those advantages would be for him. Like, what does the advantage in his mind mean?
Less taxes.
In order to, if the town were to unincorporate.
Russell and Mary aren't locking him out of illegal meetings.
Emergency me.
I mean, we could go on and on and on. As a matter of fact, the 6,000 emails cover Russell and Mary against Don. Because remember, before this new administration, Russell and Don were 100% against each other. And Mary was against Don. And so all of this in the emails, Eternity Worm was against Don. They were all against Don, and Don was against them. Now, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So now Don and Russell are texting each other during meetings like complete and total fools. Like they're going to be in so much trouble. So much trouble.
There's a reason why they're split up, I think. I think there is the reason why there was assigned seating. I'm pretty sure of this. I don't know for sure, but it makes sense.
And George goes, Jeremy, we should never go back. They actually incriminate themselves even more when you're not there. She's like, the more we stay away, the more they incriminate themselves. Yes, and it's a beautiful thing. Like, you cannot write this stuff. As a matter of fact, in one of the emails, Mary goes, you can't make this stuff up, as he's talking about the turtle people. She's talking about the turtle people.
the town hall meetings were a disaster.
They were
way
horrible.
before we even
they were
knew the words Otter Creek.
They were insane.
Thank you, Karen. And like we had mentioned before, the very first town hall meeting we ever personally attended was December of 2020. I will never forget that. And we didn't know what to expect. We've never been to a town hall meeting where we live because that's something that we've never been involved in. And we were just flabbergasted the entire time, the way Russell was talking to the people in not only on the council, but also to the townspeople that were there. And I was just in shock. And we didn't record any of it. And I wish we did. But I was really, really hoping that we can find at least the voice recording of the meeting to share that with you.
You want even more proof of John and Lynette actually coming into town, and it was them recording meetings.
Thanks,
well before we ever did. All right, this is from Mary to Attorney Warm, okay? I'm going to show it to you first, then I'm going to read it to you. Well, maybe I can actually read it this way. Next big question. Do we have any recourse to the meetings public being videotaped, then posted on social media? New residents, Shed to Home Conversion, announced he started a Facebook page account on Otter Creek Politics, and he proceeded to video the meetings, including sweeping the public in the discussions. I understand. Let's keep going here. This is Mary to Attorney Warm. I understand that the county doesn't allow it, which the county, let's be very clear, the county cannot disallow it. That would be illegal. All right, so let's get back to this. I understand that the county doesn't allow it, but don't know what allows them to disallow it. Seems he has taken over while the YouTube guy is gone. He's the one who dramatically gave his 2.5 minutes to Brett. The circus has come to town.
So Otter Creek Politics, you guys you know whose page that is, right?
Mary DeGroot, baby. Mary DeGroot. The circus has come to town. Mary DeGroot, town clerk. Please note, under Florida law email, this is all public records.
Thanks, Helen.
All public records.
So who was she referring to in that email?
John Crook.
Yes.
And Lynette. John Crook and Lynette.
We've posted proof that Otter Creek Politics links back to them. That was their Facebook page, which he's now, I believe, hid from search. So you can't even find it in search.
All right. This is what Mary has to say about John and Lynette. Read the highlighted area. This is to Attorney Warm. We already know they are hostile to many of the residents and put their spin on everything. Sad when someone moves in town with such hate. Who are they talking about?
Who is she talking about?
Lynette and John
people.
Crook. Oh,
yes.
You want to see Turtle? You want to see Turtle? You want to know who named them Turtle? Okay. Let's just, we're going to get into the meeting. I promise we are going to. I actually wasn't even going to get into this, okay? I was not going to get into this.
Too good not to share.
There's too much.
Too good not
there
to share with
There is too much. Let me.
And if we were to put these emails in front of Lynette's and Crook's face,
oh my goodness, they would deny
in
everything. They would deny everything. And yet this will be part of court for them in Ohio and Florida, which that's if Florida actually allows it to move forward. We've been trying to move forward in Florida. We can't get it to move forward. We know they're not going to be able to because we have a million things against them. All right. So here's
while you look at that, remember when Lynette mentioned the whole town supports me. No, these emails,
nobody in the town supports you.
you.
And just imagine if you have somebody come to your property wandering the town, what the town residents are going to do. Not a single person supports you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But Lynette established a P.O. box to get gifts for Mary while she's ill. Mary would never talk to this woman in a million years. She never even spoke
to her over the phone.
Never in a million years would Mary talk to this person. All right. There's so much to go through. My goodness. Let me find out where she calls it.
So we're looking for the email where Mary gave them the nickname of Turtle Lady and Turtle Man, Turtle People. Because that name did not come from
us. There's a ton of them.
And if Beth says Russ supports Lynette, that's what she thinks. I think he's just using her.
Russell's using her.
He uses and abuses people. That's his reputation.
Oh, remember
Thank
when
you,
Lynette
Deborah.
said she never, ever applied for town clerk? Her lies about never applying for town clerk? Here you go, right here to Steve Warm from Mary DeGroot. 2 letters of interest in the box this morning. One from Miss Granger and one from Lynette Preston of Preston Cook. Right there. She lied saying that she never applied. Right there. Mary is telling Attorney Worm.
I think in Lynette's mind, she thinks she had to physically fill out paperwork. But as soon as you submit a resume,
out paperwork. She put it in the box.
When you submit a resume, that's basically applying. But in her mind, it doesn't register that way. She thinks she has to physically fill out the application that John insisted. That Don insisted.
Here's another one. You want to know who started filming all of the meetings? Look at the first line right there. Mary DeGroot, Steve Warm. John Cook is the one who videos all the meetings and posts what he wants on social media. By the way, the town was looking to go against take legal action against John Cook and Lynette with Mary and Russell. So if you're wondering why are all these emails, because Mary and Russell were looking to take legal action against John Cook and Lynette.
Because they were not liked.
They're still not liked.
Or respected.
Which you'll see more of that. You'll see more of that. We'll just put it that way.
We're still looking for the email where Mary...
Jeez, babe, there's so many.
The former town clerk gave our neighbors the nickname of Turtle Lady, Turtle Man, Turtle People. She gave us the nickname of the YouTubers. We're the YouTubers.
Oh, here's one. Here's one right here. Okay, it's right in the middle. All right, look at it. It says Lynette Preston. It's in the middle of your screen, a.k.a. Turtle Woman. Right there. MLA Preston. Lynette, that's her name, a.k.a. Turtle Woman. There's one right there.
She gave Madam Mayor
They're everywhere.
Too?
Yeah, she's Mrs. Shady Oaks. They're everywhere. Oh, my goodness. They're everywhere. Okay, so we are going to get into the 6,000 emails this week in videos, and you're going to see a tremendous amount of corruption. You're going to see a tremendous amount of personal vendettas that people are vying for power in the town of Otter Creek, which is funny to me. It's a town of 100 people. What power is there? But they're vying for power to one-up everybody. They're misusing and abusing the town money for witch hunts. You're going to see it all. You're going to see what Mary really thinks about the rest of the residents. And I know what you're thinking. Are we going to get the French toast casserole recipe?
That's right, Teresa. When your words come back to bite you.
Are we going to get the French toast casserole recipe? That's a good question. Back to the meeting. You know what? We scripted this and I went off script. I should never go off script. Back to the meeting.
Yes. So something that Don mentioned during the meeting that just had me jaw dropping is when he, in the middle of the meeting, says, "I want to make a motion to adjourn."
But then there's a personal fight between
Mr.
Fuller, representing the Strong family, and Vice Mayor Zim,
and all of a sudden he wants to continue
about a boundary issue. And then Don leaves the actual meeting and he's gloating about it. And that he cannot talk about outside of the meeting. He goes outside and he begins to talk about it. And he's gloating about how they stuck it to Zim. And
put him in his place.
One of our town residents had enough.
Don was definitely thinking out loud at that moment when he should have just kept it to himself, because unless you live in the town of Otter Creek for generation after generation, decades after decades, and you see no improvement, you get frustrated. And so, Carl definitely was not in a good mood that evening, but
how could he be?
How can he
sees
be
the same people?
When he sees it over and over again.
And over and over again. The dysfunction and the chaos, intentionally bringing dysfunction and chaos when he has a family that he wants to raise and he wants to better their life.
He wants to see a difference. And then these people they hold the town back, and there's no moving forward. There's no growth. It's just stagnant with no improvements. And it's frustrating. He had every right to be upset. it came out the wrong way. But when you get heated, you don't realize half the time the stuff that comes out of your mouth. And he did apologize. He did make a public apology.
And I also think it's important because there are often people who go, Jeremy, you're a Christian. You should live like a Christian. How dare you name call? You obviously don't know Jesus. And you obviously don't know your Bible, the way that Jesus dealt with the Pharisees and the Sadducees. He called them vipers, whitewashed sepulchres. He was calling them the worst things of the day. The only thing worse would be calling them a tax collector. That is the worst of the worst of the worst in that culture. Jesus name called. Jesus had a righteous anger. He went into the temple. He flipped the money changers' tables. He chased them out with whips. There is a righteous anger, and Carl has it. He wants to see his town better. I don't want to be stalked by turtle people. I don't want to be stalked and the town be endangered by Lynette and John Crook. There is a righteous anger, and I will do what it takes to remove those people.
Right, especially when you're
as long as it's legal.
Every time you drive by and you feel like your safety is at risk because they're both mentally unfit and they both carry. I don't know about her, but him, clearly we all saw.
She's already made all of her posts. You have screenshots of it of her. I'm Karen. I'll pop a cap in anybody.
She did threaten that she will pop a cap in anyone that comes on her property.
And then she said, but donations are still accepted. You can come right to the box.
You can drop off a donation at the end of the driveway, but you just threatened to bust a cap in someone's behind if they step foot on your property.
I think it's John Crook busting caps and behinds.
But if you've seen the video of John brandishing his weapon, that man does not know how to handle it. And it's extremely.
He was seen again 2 nights ago.
It's frightening.
Intoxicated and completely and totally
swearing,
driving. Intoxicated, and this is a man in charge of a child, and this is a resident of Otter Creek. He's swearing at the resident, can't even stand up straight,
driving under the
influence, and this is a man with a 3-year-old
that's helping raise a 3-year-old.
I don't think that what they're doing is raising.
They're obviously not
destroying.
They are destroying.
They're destroying a 3-year-old.
This man is not innocent.
By any stretch of the imagination.
Russ is not innocent.
Neither is she. And
Mary
neither is
not
Russ.
Innocent. Don's still debatable. I don't know what his deal is.
When you go through I will say this, when you go through the emails, you don't see, well, we could push this in court against Don. So a lot of you are going, well, does the Attorney General have the emails already? Yeah, they already have it. But everybody wants to know, well, where's the investigation with the Attorney General? They're not going to tell you.
Right.
It's their investigation. It's a private investigation. So they have everything that you're going to see and what we're going to show. And
I haven't even seen the 6,000 emails. I see them as
I haven't either. There's 6,000 of them.
I've been seeing them along with you guys as we've shown them on the videos, and he'll do a still shot of the email. But
you will, without a doubt, 100% know that Russell is guilty. Mary is guilty.
Oh, Mary.
You actually are going to think Mary was the ringleader of it all. Mm-hmm. And Russell was taking orders from Mary. Now, as you look through it, Attorney Warren is guilty. He should not even he should be barred from the bar, period. You're going to see such inappropriateness. And the people of Otter Creek should be furious in what Russ the Sus did with their money.
Mm-hmm. And how things were ran. Oh my God, it's just disgusting. It's disgusting. And I would hope that with these emails, it would encourage more people in the town to attend the meetings so that they can put in their opinions and their thoughts on how to improve the town and to move forward and what their thoughts and ideas are, or just to be educated. Just come to the meeting just to be educated on what it's all about. In the last meeting, they talked about having a workshop to just kind of discuss what the pros and cons of staying incorporated would be, and then the pros and cons of going to go unincorporated. I think that would be an interesting meeting. And with Don saying that there are benefits of going unincorporated, I'd like to know what his thoughts are on that.
Well, we shared some of that. Major tax breaks.
No, what Don's thoughts are.
73% of the general populace. And you're going, well, what
That's
about
a large percent?
What about the other 27%? It's vacant property. They get ambulance fees and another fee. I forget in the email from the assessor, but it's ambulance fees. It's firefighting fees that they're being assessed on vacant property that they're not paying for right now. And that's where it's $12 for vacant land, $129 for others if they're not paying anything. That's what it is. So
Thanks, Renee.
It comes down to a $12 or $129 fee, and it could be more for some people. But we thought we'd actually end up paying more in taxes, and
we actually we fall in that 73%, surprisingly,
because we are in the top 5 of the biggest taxpayers in the town. We pay more into the town than
thanks, Denise,
95% of the people, because we own a bigger portion of the town property. So that's why we get a bigger town tax break.
So yeah, but to kind of dive into Don's brain and see what his advantages are.
Careful, baby.
I'd like to hear his words.
I think he's going to say...
Is it going to be factual, or is it going to be based on feeling?
I think he's going to say, I need more information on this. Why didn't I get a packet on this?
Because
I'm just being asked this.
Our insane neighbor, Lynette and Cook, they're both totally against it. But I don't understand why. Do they realize?
Because we're for it.
So because
that's the only reason.
That's the only reason
but
why.
They were for it before we were against them, and she started running her mouth and saying such ridiculous garbage about the people in the town on Facebook and about George and about me. And then we went, we're not going to ignore this anymore. We ignored and we ignored. I gave Otter Creek. Mary had 3 years to correct things. I gave Lynette, 4 months before we even said a word, and now she cries victim.
She went on the deep end and started.
She cries victim now. I don't know why he would do this. He wants my property. Nobody wants your dump.
Yeah.
I don't know why he would do this. It's because I ran for a seat. Nobody wants you in a seat.
It had
Who
nothing
cares?
to do with the election. Another conspiracy. It's because
her
of your mental
mouth.
status.
She is mental.
Yes.
And she is an endangerment to the daughter. She's an endangerment to the townspeople. She's an endangerment to us. And we will do anything to protect our family and our loved ones and the townspeople and children and the animals.
Her own friend said that they lost the gun and was asked to look for it. When
Jamie Starr, aspiring adult actress.
Like, that's very concerning.
All in writing.
Very, very concerning.
They can't even find their firearm. They lost it. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
The insanity of these two.
Well, her friend even said that they can't financially or physically take care of those animals.
Baby, they're not friends anymore. The same way that she's
her ex-friend,
the same way she's claiming to her inner circle that Shart is abusing her now, which is what she told us. Who isn't? Exactly. Who doesn't abuse this woman in this woman's world and in her mind? Who doesn't? She's telling her inner circle that we're not supposed to be a part of and know anything about. We're not supposed to know that she was in court in September 8th trying to get
from the clerk of
an
court
injunction.
Gave us the heads up.
Good thing the ladies at the clerk of courts called us, right? Mm-hmm. In her mind, this is the mind of a mental fool who wants to say there are no moles. Everyone around her is a mole.
And so when you're missing a firearm and you have a child that's a runner, that's a problem. That is a huge problem.
And we can clearly communicate. We hope more than anything there is a court date in Florida. We want her to get a court date. Mm-hmm. We want to put her away both in Florida and in Ohio. She's so stupid. She thought that Florida was going to give her an attorney. You get an attorney appointed if it is a criminal case. She's taking a civil matter. This is going to cost them a ton of money. And it ain't going to end anytime soon. And it's Ohio and Florida. We're getting it done in Ohio. We would love for it to happen in Florida as well. And if they get it to happen,
more power
to them. That's what we've been attempting and trying to do. So we'd be thrilled.
So So I just thought of something that Dawn.
Wait, did you just think of something that's not in the script? Because this is supposed to be script.
Back to the $50 that Don owes you.
Okay, $50.
So when we make our way back to Otter Creek, we should do a test with him. He wants to do a test of the water.
Okay, we're gonna take in our 5-gallon buckets.
Yeah.
And then do what? Bob for apples?
Watch him drink it.
Don, here's 5 gallons of nasty Otter Creek water.
We're gonna go live.
There's
We're gonna
5 gallons of nasty Otter Creek
Don
water.
Drink the water live.
Here you go, Don. Drink it. 5 gallons nasty Otter Creek water.
Thank you, Teresa. Whoa, Mary gifted one. What the hell?
Oh, thank you, Marie. Or Mary. I did the same thing you just did.
I called her Marie, but it's Mary.
Samesies.
The struggle.
Twinsies.
Struggle with reading sometimes.
All right. Most jaw-dropping moment in the town hall meeting.
When Russell said, "We've never had any workshops. What are you talking about?"
Ted incriminating himself. He legally had to have workshops. Like, what a fool.
So that when he said that, and you showed the email of them having secret meetings excluding Dawn, was that a workshop minus Dawn?
They literally, Russ and Mary would not let Don in.
Thanks,
on
Nancy.
any note because Don was against them. Because Don does what Don does, okay?
Don's Don.
And so you're gonna see even more of that in the emails. Like it's mind-boggling. It is literally astounding. It is complete and total corruption. And
thanks, Christine.
Mary and Russell belong in jail yesterday. And they have something to say about everybody, and all these communications of what they have to say about everybody. They were trying to pursue things legally against John and Lynette. They're trying to pursue things legally against the campground. They were trying to pursue things legally against me. Wasted tens of thousands of dollars in legal fees, to which nothing ever could have or would have happened. They wasted tens of thousands of dollars in Attorney Warm fees, to the point where Attorney Warm even says in one of his emails, well, and it's inappropriate. He says, "Without your problems, I don't have a job. This is good for business." And he's like, ha 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 ha.
Oh my
goodness.
Oh my goodness. I just
this
know
man
of
should
one.
Be debarred.
I only know of one town that he's the town lawyer for, and that would be Bronson. And I think
I think we need to send a copy of the 6,000 emails to Bronson.
So I knew about it from an article that was posted, and then it was confirmed when you attended the Bronson meeting and he was there. And what did he say to you? Something about his heart. He said he gave you a one-liner about his heart. I can't remember.
My heart bestows me. I went, oh my goodness, the attorney shows up. My heart just bestows
was that
me.
No, that wasn't the saying. It was something else.
Then I don't remember. I'm sure it's a cliche sometime.
Michelle says, Don to Carl, "You don't know what you're talking about, dude." He kept calling him dude.
Dude. 70-year-old calling a resident who's had it with him, dude.
Yeah, and if you didn't know, they literally live right across the street from each other. And so he has to deal with his loose dog that's gone after his daughter that broke skin. I would not be okay with that.
Not tame, biting dog.
Yeah.
The garbage, the mess, the insanity. It's out of control. The drugs, it's out of control. It's out of control. It's absolutely out of control. So we not only got blessed with the town hall meeting this week, we actually we get blessed with another meeting.
It wasn't legal, Jen.
But
he still, that's why.
Oh yeah. He
still owes him $50,
yeah.
even if it was legal or not legal.
It's not legal for a council member to make a bet. Correct.
Thanks, Jen. He said, "Be still my heart." Thank you.
Be still my heart. There you go. You guys all remember.
What did you say? Be still.
Which I showed you an email from him where Mary and him were still talking well after Mary has already. That's 3 weeks after Mary has resigned, and he's talking about advancing her interest. Just so you are aware, you're going to see more of it. but that's the interest monetarily wise, and that's interest attempting of the town to still go after me, which they have nothing. They have absolutely nothing. What the town did to me is illegal. He's trying to help her hide it. And now we have it all in an email. So let's go straight to that email again.
All right.
I got to find it. So let's go word for word.
I kind of want to see the nickname email.
Okay, well.
You don't have to show it now, but I'd like to see it.
Which one? You just want?
I want to see all the nicknames that she gave to people around the town.
Okay, then hostile residents.
Again, you don't have to show it now, but that's one email that I'd like to see.
Okay. Here's one where she admits to breaking the Sunshine Law. She literally writes in here she broke the law.
They did that quite often.
My goodness,
it happened quite often.
It is insanity.
Yeah.
She admits that the charter is illegal. She admits giving bonuses. That was a breaking of the law. Okay, meter sizes. I'm going to do meter sizes first. Okay. All right, here we go. Now, we showed this once already, okay? Now, this is the middle paragraph. Middle paragraph. So you understand what's happening here. We need to look at amending the water rate resolution, as I did what I thought was the option selected. Once the current controversies cool a little, we'll look at modifications. All right, you need to understand the controversy right now is what she's referring to is lawsuit from me suing the town, and her trying to cover her tracks, lying that there are other people that pay other rates than me.
So if you saw the video this week where Jeremy asked her, well, who else? She just kind of looks at him blankly. Well, and then she swallows really hard. Like, oh,
now, she has already been getting messages with every water payment saying, do the right thing or I'm suing. Do the right thing or I'm putting this all on YouTube. Do the right thing for a year. And then she messages Attorney Warm. And again, I'm going to show you again. It's May 13th, 2022.
And said that's why Russ took out 2 truckloads of documents better.
Oh, absolutely. Russell took out the documents. We all know Russell took out the documents so they wouldn't be jailed. And he did not get the laptops. That's how stupid he is. All right. Once they cool down a little bit, we'll look at modifications. Russell Meeks, RM, thought all commercial connections would be paying one rate, not based on meter size. And we passed it based on meter size. Okay, so first of all, here's the first thing. Russell is the mayor. Russell tells her it's going to be commercial versus residential. There's going to be one rate for commercial, one rate for residential. Mary puts in a resolution for meter size, does exactly the opposite of Russell tells her to do, screws it all up, okay? Now, to try and cover her tracks, they take my residential property, my 70 acres, and they stamp on it commercial. And if you go back through the playlist, you hear me telling her I am not a commercial property. I am a residentially zoned property. Meter size means nothing in this place. Meter size meant nothing whatsoever at all. Everything means commercial or residential. And they charged me commercial. And who was the only person they charged commercial? Me. They didn't charge the post office. They didn't charge the church. They didn't charge the Christian school. They didn't charge the campground. They didn't charge the art. They didn't charge Herschel's. They charged me, the commercial rate. They were stealing from me. They targeted me. They stole from me. And they tried to lie to hide it. Okay? So then Russell thought all commercial connections would be paying one rate, not based on meter size. We passed it on meter size. Previously, everyone paid the same. So everybody in Otter Creek paid the same rate.
So remember, she lied to him and said...
Lied to me and said there was somebody else with a 2-inch line. Everybody paid the same rate. Now, except one account that paid with a multiplier of 2, which is me. She's talking about me because they only charged me. I am the only person in the town of Otter Creek that's paying anything different. And she still sucks at math because the multiplier of 2 of $22.50 times 2 is not $50, and she charged me $50.
So that $50 rate just came out of the sky. She just pulled that number from out of the sky.
It's $45. She was $5 off again. All right. Yeah, it would have been so much simpler. Not that she could have ever done it, the math anyway. It would have been so much simpler to get it in the system if we only had one residential and one commercial rate. which is, if you look up top, that's what it was always supposed to be. And what does that mean? I would have always paid the residential rate. I am not a commercial, nor was I ever a commercial property. It has nothing to do with meter size.
Right.
They stole from me
And
knowingly and then hid it and then tried to keep hiding it. And the lawyer knows, and Russell knows, and Mary knows, and they lied and they lied and they lied.
to
And
cover up their
and you wonder why
wrongdoing.
I have to film in Otter Creek. And I look forward to the day where I don't have to film. I don't never want to film. You don't see me filming town hall here with Hale's headquarters.
You'll see us filming like things that we do
Our
in
life on our
life.
property.
Because we vlog our lives. You'll see things in Otter Creek of our personal lives, but hopefully in the future, eventually, none of the stuff that's going on with town hall, which is, I don't know. Thanks, Flo.
In other words, can I pursue it legally? And the answer is yes. I can pursue Russell. I can pursue Mary. I can pursue Attorney Worm legally. Am I going to? You'll find out.
We still got to go through the 6,000
We have
emails.
6,000 emails. Not only that, we don't have the text messages yet. The town's attorney still has to go to the actual text carriers. This is people going, well, Jeremy, why don't you stop talking about the text messages? Russell's just going to delete everything. Doesn't matter if he deletes it from his phone. It's still in their system. The town attorney has to go and then get it all from, if it's Verizon, Verizon. If it's AT&T, AT&T. If it's T-Mobile, T-Mobile. So that none of this is over until I have all the information.
Which you've been waiting for how long?
Quite a while.
Too long.
Quite a while. But I've gotten more from the new administration. I got nothing from Mary and Russell, who broke the law. So.
And if you remember, do you have the email? Did you show the email yet of the attorney saying, I'm going to be taking over this request now?
I'm sure I did in the past. Yes.
For then
Attorney Worm sent nothing.
Because there was nothing.
There is nothing.
And he's like, oh, I'm not putting myself in this situation. This is so screwed up. I'm going to put it on someone else's lap. So what does that tell you?
And then he won't represent the town because he's guilty.
That, and because he knows how much
the best part is
happening all these
is he is attempting to actually help the town sue John and Lynette as well. That's the best. Like, now Lynette is, you need anything from me, Russ? Russell was looking to sue you for filming and doing Facebook. Now Russell wants to use them for that.
He's going to try and use her platform.
Or poll, one or the other. Do you think John invited Russell over because plumber's crack?
No, John hated him. John hates everyone. That
man,
well,
there isn't anybody that likes John, so it doesn't really matter.
He hated the old administration. He hates the new administration. He hates everyone.
All right. Speaking of hate, we got a bunch of hate mail. Let's open it. Let's see if it's hate mail. You want the mail song?
Yeah.
Let's see if it's hate mail or if it's love mail.
You can't do the mail song without the mail song. Can't do the mail without the mail song.
Well, we moved into a town. I'm definitely off. Into a town with no one around, all to get away from the snow. We put in a 2-inch line, and everything was fine until they tried to steal all my dough.
That's not the mail song.
Arrows in town hall, couldn't do math at all, just kept calling the law. Sending emails to Worm, hoping he'd confirm that nobody would know all her flaws.
Okay.
We got mail.
All right. So the first package is from Union Safes.
Okay.
I think I know what it is.
I think I know what it is too, because we mentioned getting a pink safe for baby George. And there's no note. Let's see.
I think I know who it's from.
Who's it from?
I think it's from Jamie. Jamie, if you're in the chat, is this the pink safe you sent for baby George?
Well, there's a chance.
We joked about.
There's a 50-50 chance.
We joked about getting a little safe for baby George with like a baby sledgehammer.
There is.
So So she can start her own safe
I
busting.
think the keys are locked in here.
It might have the instructions on how to open. No?
It's on the bottom.
Oh.
Okay, so for baby George, her first safe.
Oh, Jamie says it won't be there yet, so she's gonna have 2 pink safes.
Oh no, she's gonna have 3 at a minimum. I can guarantee you that. From Catherine Sweeten,
Whoever
all the way
sent this one, thank you.
from California. Thank you very much. Also, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. That's for you, George.
It's for me. For me?
From Catherine.
Oh, thanks, Catherine.
Thank you very much. Okay. This is, I'll let you open it.
Okay.
A first rosary for baby George from Michelle
Aww.
Hopper. She's going to love the patient's going to go crazy for that.
Oh, how cute. It's a little rosary in this. It has the little top, and then you open it, and boom, there's the rosary.
Is the top, is that a music box as well?
No.
Nope. Okay, I was just seeing things. All right, I'm going to hand it off to you.
Okay.
Patients are going to go crazy for that.
She's going to love it.
Crazy.
Love it.
Okay, we've got the mole crossing. We're going to put that right out front across from John and Lynette.
There is
no mole. I don't know who it's from. It doesn't say who it's from, but this is incredible. We're putting this right out in front on the road, right in front of Lynette and John's.
All right.
I don't know who it's from.
It's from Anonymous. It says, enjoy a gift for you. Enjoy.
It's amazing.
All right. So whoever sent this, thank you. This
is from Mathilde Faisal from Michigan. Mathilidal.
Matilda.
That's not Matilda. Is that Matilda? If it was Matilda. Okay, it's probably Matilda. I thought you couldn't read.
Janie says it's from the mole.
There you go. All right, I'll let you show. All right, I think it's from Matilda. Hello, George and Jeremy. I was going through some of my items from my mom. She passed away in October 2020. So sorry to hear that, Matilda. She was a special woman that as a child, she had to flee her family home in Yugoslavia during the war in 1941.
That's right, Jessica.
World War II. Leaving with nothing more than the clothes on her back, she and her family immigrated to Germany. She lived there for 20 years until she immigrated to Canada with her sister. After she met my father in Canada in the 60s, they immigrated to the U.S. My goodness, she immigrated everywhere. They immigrated to the U.S. I came across the license plate. She had a Michigan car in 2007. Why she saved it, I don't know. Instead of throwing it away, I thought maybe you could add it to the collection you had here at your home in Otter Creek. I thought maybe you'd take a little part of Mom to the Sunshine State. Blessings to you all, your Michigan neighbor, Matilda. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah, this will definitely go to the ranch.
Man, all that history, it blows my mind. That's awesome.
This one came in a clear bag.
Okay.
Welcome, Greg.
This came in a clear bag. And
that's definitely for a baby.
It's baby clothes. It's baby George clothes.
Baby.
Definitely baby George clothes, but I don't know who it's from. Whoever it is, I think it's for baby George.
Yeah, it's
definitely. And we thank you.
You
and
wouldn't be able to fit in that.
We will make sure Christian and Patience get this tomorrow. They'll be here tomorrow.
Thank you.
We got another one just in a bag, just like that. We don't know who it's from. And it's baby clothes.
Okay.
It's baby clothes because you guys don't want to see me trying to fit this thing on. Oh, look at that elephants. It's elephants. And look at the elephant pants.
Aww.
That's baby George clothing right there.
Yeah, if you guys remember the video that Jeremy did the tour of the nursery, it's elephant themed. Well, animal themed, but mostly elephants.
Elephants.
This one is from Gloria Lawson from Minnesota.
Gloria.
MN is Minnesota, right?
I think I got your number.
Yeah.
All right. I got the notes. George has the stuff.
Whoa.
I'm just going to give you this $1 right here.
$1?
$1.
Okay.
It says, Ken read on air.
Look really good in the screen import.
Dear George and Jeremy, enclosed as a Ghostbusters person from the first movie I haven't seen. You got that one. The car tags are for Florida. The spoons might have a good look with your skillets there also.
Yes.
She just said that. She literally just said that. I have enclosed a frog that will be a prince without a kiss. And the $1 is for the camp at Camp Patmos. Thank you so much. Aww. We'll get that to today for sure.
Yes.
I was supposed to go up there last week with Christian and Patience. We were supposed to go up to Kelly's Island, and we didn't make it. So we're hoping to make it this week. With all that said, George, your cancer experiences have been serious. I was diagnosed with uterine cancer on April 28th of 2022. I had all my female organs removed and a hysterectomy, and then the 5 weeks of radiation. If I haven't seen how you talked about your surgeries, I'm not sure I could have been as brave enough to do outpatient surgery. You did outpatient multiple times. Thank you so much. I'm now cancer-free for 1 year and 3 months.
Wow,
oh my goodness, that's incredible.
Great.
That's so incredible.
Yeah, I had 3 surgeries total.
I'm 72 years of age. Don't get around good anymore. Getting older, just same as us. Getting older.
Yeah.
Getting older. What we were always told.
There's the frog.
There's no golden years. Enjoy every day. God bless. Gloria. Nice. Thank you so much.
Gloria. There's Elvis.
And P.S. What about the stampers from the 80s? Also have a large tag you showed in Florida. 3 people could play with it. Yours and mine. If you're interested, let me know by text. We don't text, Gloria. And if anybody finds our number and calls, they immediately get blocked. Yes, that happened this past week. And that is, we do not text. We do not do phone calls. Sorry for my writing. And P.S. George, the whistle is for you.
Oh,
the whistle is for you.
It's a cool whistle.
There's another note in here. Dear Jeremy, you are so handsome. I know I'm 72, but did you think you could text me?
That's what
I'm going to read this one later. Okay. I'm going to read this one later from Gloria. No, it says the Elvis was done by Dan Olson. All right. So that was for your Elvis.
It was wood burning.
Wood burning. Okay.
Elvis.
All right. We got another box here. It's for Patience and Christian, for baby George. Start saving for her future because elephants are lucky, and I'm sure she'll be successful in all she does. From Lynette. No, just joking. Lynette Rohr.
Okay.
Are you going to open it?
We should.
Yeah, let's see what this thing is. It's a pink elephant piggy bank.
Coin bank.
Coin bank. It's not piggy bank. It's an elephant bank.
Coin bank.
Oh, my goodness.
Aw, how cute.
You know I'm going to teach baby George how to invest, right?
Cute.
Okay. What do you think we will have in this box, George? Will it be something pink and for monies for baby George? I think
another safe.
I will think that it is.
Oh my goodness, what a cool one.
With keys on the top. It says, for her precious metals from Terry G. Halliday.
Oh my goodness.
All right, you know what that means. I have
Terry.
to find some gold and some silver for baby George. It's the right thing for a YouTube grandpa to do. It says, what the hell's I do. It's right up here. From Katie Ashe in Vermont. From Katie in Vermont. And I'm pretty sure it's for baby George.
Aww. Was that handmade?
I'm sure it has been. And I think this one is as well. Look at that. I bet you they're both handmade.
I love that.
Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna hand it over.
Very, very cute. One last package.
Okay, now we only got mail once this week, so we're a little low. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, what's that?
I don't know. Throw that aside. Okay. Oh, you better show. All right. Hello, everybody. I made these for you too, and I hope you like them. The small pack is some aluminum trading cards. Thought they were funny and considered trying to sell them. However, I listened to Jeremy talk about people jumping on Otter Creek bandwagon and didn't want to be one of them. So here's the trial run. Won't develop or improve. I also made an Otter Creekopoly game for you too.
Oh my goodness.
Check out the pieces, money cards contained in the drawer. Hope you like it. Yeah, I had some time on my hands. Thanks for doing what you do.
Wow.
Gib Fetcher, North Carolina. And George, I also made the comment box for Town Hall. Wow.
Oh,
okay.
I love that comment box.
My goodness. I cannot believe this. This is that. There's Russell right there. What? There's Russell right over here. Go to jail. Oh my goodness.
So
okay.
The white.
Wait, hold a second.
And there's the.
If you land on what, you have to. Oh my good. Look at this. If you land on what, You win first prize in Turtle Ladies Beauty Contest. However, there is no cash to pay the prize for some reason.
And then here's the 500 National Bank.
The DeGroot National Bank. There's the Monopoly monies. Oh my goodness. Otter Creek is famous.
Wow, this is so neat.
Oh my goodness. Look at the bottom, it says, trust me, illegal tender. She's got cellmate numbers on.
What are these?
Wow.
The property cards?
Those are the property cards.
I've never played Monopoly.
Another
so
what?
I'm not familiar.
You
with
feel
the
ill.
different...
Contribute $5 to the septic fund. All right. Okay. This one, you contribute $1 to the town Christmas fund. You advanced to get, but you got duped out of your $200.
Here's the wooden dice.
Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at this. You sold a fire truck. Collect 20 from each player. Oh, man. Contribute $5 to the Diabetes Fund. Oh, look at this, baby. Look at this. Look at this. Sue us.
Oh,
receive $5 from each taxpayer. Oh, look at this one. Look at this one. You unlock the fire hydrants. Kudos from each player. Oh, my goodness.
Here's some more Monopoly pieces.
Oh, there's faces on them.
There is. I see Don.
The bank got a calculator. Collect $10. Oh, my goodness. This is all Otter Creek.
This is hilarious.
This is the story of Otter Creek that nobody would ever have known if they just would have done the right thing and left us alone.
If that $50 didn't come out of the sky.
If they would have just done the right thing and left us alone.
Your arms are longer than mine.
Let's see if we can focus in on that face. Come on, Russ the Sus. Give it to us, Russ the Sus. I don't think I can get it to focus. There it is, right there. There it is. Wow.
And then everyone knows that face.
You know that face.
That's the face that owes Jeremy $50. And then we all know that turtles are out and moles are in.
Moles are in, baby. Moles are where it's at. Moles are in. Moles. It's all about the moles. It is all about the moles.
Wait, there's this. What is this?
All right.
The trading
These
cards.
are the Otter Creek limited edition Otter Creeps trading cards. These are the Otter Creeps trading cards. Russ the Sus, Attorney
so
Warm,
cool.
Mary, Laura Mott, John Crook. Fun facts, spotlights, stats, fun facts. All right, let's see what we got here.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. This is a new pack of Otter Creek. Oh my goodness. These are the real deal. These are etched aluminum. This is no
yes, Bonnie, very creative.
This is no joke. This is no joke. Otter Creeps. Mary, Jail Be Scary.
So
and
a lot of you know I've never played Monopoly, so this may be the reason for me to start playing Monopoly by using this. Made by Gibb.
Mary, Math Be Scary. Mary, Jail Be Scary. Mary, Mad Stacks the Group. Function, F Sound, Glurk, Powers, Lying, Stealing, Scheming, Creative Accounting, Bank Fraud, Battery, Mail Fraud. Wow. Whoa.
Look at that face.
There's Don the Con.
Dude.
Here's an ultra rare one. Russ the Sus. Let's see what his stats are.
Kathy says we need an otter shelf. That's it back at the schoolhouse.
Famous Saint, sue us, aka Russ the Sus. Soon to be named the defendant. Function, current town councilman. Powers, creative billing. Deception, 2-inch pipe theory mastermind. Permit denial expert. Master degree in incompetence. All around corrupt prior mayor.
Now everyone in the chat wants
Crook.
Wants the game.
Here's John Crook. All right, there's John Crook. Here's Lynette. Here's Laura Mott. Here is ultra rare right here, baby. Ultra rare. Attorney Worm now has his own trading card.
Wow.
All right, number 7. He's number 7. And want the facts on him? He's a dark, evil man. That's the facts. Wow. This is crazy. And
gotta collect them all.
The water plant even has its own card. The Otter Creek water plant.
Oh my gosh. Don just sent $25 and says, please make more. This is for the Otter Creek Otter.
Gib, you got to make more. These people want them.
Gib, you got to email us.
Herschel's has their own trading card.
What?
Need it now? Quick stop. Herschel's has its own trading card.
Is that a current Herschel's picture? It's kind of hard to see.
That's a good question. Wow. Herschel's has its own trading card. Did the school get one? Let's see.
They all think that Don looks like...
Post office has... Yes! The old schoolhouse. Look at this. The old schoolhouse has a trading card. It does.
Nice.
What the Hale's old schoolhouse. And Otter Creek Spotlight. Boom! Wow. This is pretty cool. This is extremely creative.
Very, very.
And I have a feeling there are going to be many people in the chat asking for them. I have a feeling there are many people.
I wonder how long it took.
I don't know.
To make all this. When you email us, Gib, let us know. Share with us
this. This is a passion.
How long it took you, because this is awesome.
It says there's a total of 50 trading cards. But 50 doesn't come in a pack, so you got to get new packs to get all 50.
Thanks, Terry. Terry sent 10, says I'll buy one.
Wow, that's funny.
So do we keep it here at Hale's headquarters or take it back to Otter Creek?
That goes to Otter Creek.
So we can finally, I can finally play Monopoly.
And we lock it in the safe. That goes to Otter Creek. That definitely goes to Otter Creek.
Thanks, Gib.
You know, here's the beautiful part. There are some of you out there that are going to go, oh, that's not okay. You're making fun of people. And this is where I fall on it. This is a horrible circumstance and situation in my life. And there are people who are bringing joy to it. And so I love the humor of it. If I couldn't find all the humor in being stalked to Otter Creek, brandished a firearm at me, horrible neighbors, being stolen from, and the list goes on and on about the things that people say about me on a nonstop daily basis, then life wouldn't be worth living. I'm glad there are people like Gib who can find the humor in it all.
Luann.
And we can enjoy that humor and laugh at it. Even though it's a bad circumstance. I get it. It's a bad circumstance. There is humor to be found, and we appreciate that sarcasm and that humor.
Because it's part of our life. Jeremy says it over and over again. We scrapbook our lives. And so if there's a way to sprinkle humor in it, we're all about it. All about it. All right. So
what a week in Otter Creek. All right. First of all, tomorrow, for those that are sticking around, tomorrow you're going to see Restored to the Love like none other. And I promise you, you're going to cry. Get your Kleenexes. Tomorrow night, there's another special meeting in Otter Creek. You will be able to see that as well this week. And we will be digging into the 6,000 corrupt emails this week as well. But we have something else fun tonight too. That we could play Monopoly tonight on the live, but we have another game we want to play tonight.
What's the minimum players with Monopoly?
2. Me and you.
Isn't it more fun with more people?
Yeah, always.
Okay.
Dan and Joanne have been begging us to play Fast Track, so maybe we can play Creepopoly. All right, so they
wouldn't get it though. You'd have to play with
they would. They came to Otter Creek and they visited.
Right, they did.
They were like, "Why are you here?"
They're trying to erase that part of their memory.
they don't understand, because you have to understand Hale's headquarters is exact 180 opposite of Otter Creek. And we bought Hale's headquarters learning from our experiences and being stalked to Otter Creek and knowing we have to have complete and total security and never ever have stalkers live next to us again and create a living hell for us and our town residents. And so we made sure that could never, ever happen again. We learned the hard way of how we need to live because of Lynette and John Crook. They've cost us millions of dollars where I would never have spent it before. And I could have used it for other things just to have security and safety in our lives.
Yeah, it's real. Stalking is real.
It is 100% real. But if you want to stalk some good deals tonight, we got a new game tonight. So
we're going to switch it up a little bit tonight.
We like to have fun, and we want to switch things up tonight. So instead of an auction, we're not going to do an auction. We're going to play a game, and it's going to be called Claim to Fame.
Claim to Fame.
What was that? What did you just do? All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to have fun with it tonight. Instead of an auction, we're going to set a price that we think is fair to where you can still send money. We're going to start, Georgia's going to start showing 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece, 4 piece of an entire lot. Before we do that, we're going to tell you what the number is to claim it so you can fame it. All right. Just like Don and Russell want to be famous. Now the world knows their name. You can be famous tonight. We're going to tell you the amount beforehand. So, for example, we may say we're going to start a lot and the claim it is going to be $200. Okay. We're going to say your claim to fame is going to be $200. George will start showing 1 piece, 2 piece. Now, once Flippin' Adventure says go in the chat, anybody at any point in time can type, I'm claiming it. And you can type, I'm claiming it, $200. If you are the first to claim it, you have the claim to fame here tonight, okay? You are in the Hall of Fame of claims, okay? So tonight is all about name it, claim it, fame it.
Hi, Tracy.
So George is going to start with a lot, but before we do, we're going to tell you $200. And then she's going to show you the first thing, the second thing, the third thing, the fourth thing. By the fourth thing, somebody may go, I'm claiming it, I'm claiming it. And you're going to get everything else that wasn't even shown already. Yeah. Or may get to the very end, and then somebody goes, I'm claiming it. But the only claim to fame is the person that claims it for the price. It will not be an auction. It will be a claim to fame where George and I have set actual fair prices, what we think is fair to where you can still make money. So you want to go over the rest of everything?
Yeah. So if the claim to fame buy it now sale price will include shipping if you live here in the U.S. If you live outside,
free shipping.
If you live outside the U.S., you will have to pay additional shipping. And again, it's all based on the weight of the package, the dimensions, and where you are located in the world. Just know your country's custom laws and if there's any import fees. Like Jeremy had mentioned, once our moderator Flipping Adventures types go in the chat.
That'll be as soon as we tell you the price.
Yes. Whoever the first person in the chat types claim in the live chat will be the one to buy the lot. And then we ask all of our buyers this evening to send us an email immediately. We will display the email address on the screen once we go into our buy it now sales. We do want you to send your information to whatthehales at Yahoo. We want your YouTube profile name, your real name, your mailing address, the lot that you claim to fame, and then the amount that you're claiming it for. And then if you want to be considered as a backup buyer, we ask that you send us the same information, your YouTube profile name, your real name, your mailing address, your the lot that you're interested in buying, and then the price. And then this evening, I will send an invoice via PayPal. You don't have to have a PayPal account in order to pay the invoice. You have the option to pay with either a debit card, a bank card, your credit card, or your PayPal account if you have one. Keep in mind that everything that we show this evening, everything is sold as is. There's no guarantees. There's no returns. We show the items to you as we found them in the storage unit or
flea market,
wherever we source them from.
Garage sale.
We should probably do a practice, yeah?
Yeah, I actually gave you something there to practice. So we are going to do a practice.
We will do a practice. And then at the end of the sale, we'll have I think I have 2 giveaway prizes this evening. We'll have 2 lucky winners that'll win a free item based on a trivia question that Jeremy will ask.
There's still free items to win tonight.
And then as best practice, because there is YouTube glitches and there is lagging, we highly suggest that you refresh in between every lot that I show this evening, and then make sure that you are in live chat and not top chat. This is super important. That way, our moderators at home,
Lisa Tingley, yes, we can see you.
Can see the live chat as it happens in real time as close as possible. And then
Happy birthday, March 30th, Mindy.
March 30th.
Just same birthday as I do. She just like that.
And then keep in mind, please do not if you do not plan on paying for your items this week, please do not claim anything in the live chat.
And we will do a practice run. Okay, so this is our first time ever playing Claim to Fame. George and I have actually been in Washington, D.C. since Friday. And we just got back, and we thought we would have a little fun, and we would also try a little something new as we have a little fun. So we're going to tell you this is practice. This is practice. So we're going to tell you right from the beginning. The Claim to Fame number is $1,000. Now, Flippin' Adventures is going to type $1,000 now. That is the Claim to Fame. You have seen nothing yet. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get George here in the loop. The Claim to Fame number is $1,000. This is practice. This is practice. Okay. And Claim to Fame is 1,000. You don't even know what she's showing yet. Okay. I see she's showing something.
Ooh. Star
notes? What is that?
Are these star notes?
That looks like it is star notes.
Again, this is just a practice.
This is just practice. The Claim to Fame price is $1,000.
So you've got
$1,000.
All these spend money.
She's going to show one at a time until somebody claims it. The price is $1,000 until Joanne says she claims it.
Woo!
She claims it. Joanne and Patty just claimed it for $1,000. Catherine just claimed it for $1,000. Kenneth Brown, I'm sorry, you are a penny short, man. Turney just claimed it for $1,000. Wow, are these all star notes?
These are all star notes.
How many thousands of dollars do you have in star notes, George?
You gave it to me. I'm just showing it like Vanna White would.
That's a good deal. That's a good deal. That's a pretty good deal in star notes.
All right. So
all right.
That was just practice.
So if you claim it, so here's what you're going to have to do. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure Flippin' Adventures probably said go. And this is our first time around together and we're having fun together. If you claim it, let's do this. You have to type claim and the amount that we said. Okay. So for us to accept your claim, you've got to type claim. And so if we say this is, now start with the box over there. So start with one of your boxes. All right. So if we say, and we're right there.
This box?
Yes. So if we say, for example, right now I'm going to tell you, claim price is $150. $150. Georgia's going to start showing things. You have to say claim $150. Okay. So this should do a couple different things. Number one, it should eliminate people's not getting their amount in the chat. Also, with YouTube adding commercials and ads in live streams, it puts everybody on a fair setting right now. So Flippin' Adventures just said go, go, go. Claim it is 150. Right. 150. George will start showing now one at a time.
Assorted comment.
I'm going to go ahead and give her solo layout. 150 is the claim.
Here's a Disney comic.
100. Does Sharon claim it already? I'm not sure. You got to have claim and the amount. 150.
You're going to put
claim and the amount. This puts everybody on the even playing field, and George will keep showing until it's claimed. Claim. Gary just claimed it.
Woo!
Gary Warlow just claimed it. Gary has a claim. Gary has the claim.
Okay.
Gary, just like that. Rose Blue, this was not practice. This was the real deal. It was Gary. Gary Warlow WRRILO just claimed it for 150. Now, Gary, do you want us to actually show you the rest, or do you want it to just be shipped that way?
It'd be a mystery of the rest of the comics.
I just lost all the comments because of ads. There we go. All right. So, Gary, here's what we want you to do. Gary, you're going to send us, let me fix the camera first of all, because I haven't done that yet with this mess on the desk. All right. Okay, Gary, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and your claim to fame amount of $150, and tell George it was for comic lot number 1. He said just ship it. He wants it to be a mystery. Okay, you're getting it as a mystery. So everything, here, let me see that box. Everything in this box, Gary, you're getting, okay? So you just claimed it for 150. It's yours, okay? Our first claim to fame, it's Gary. Gary is in the Hall of Claim to Fame. All right. All right. I'm going to tell you already, this next one, claim to fame is $150.
So this next lot are also assorted comics.
$150. $150 is a claim to fame. Shelly says, are there any backups? There are no backups because it is a claim to fame. It is the claim is fame.
I said that if they want to be backup buyer.
There is no backup. It is a claim. It is a claim. There's no way to have a backup unless there's a claim.
My bad.
All right. We've got a claim to fame for 150. It is a claim to fame for 150. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to full screen George. We're just going to say claim to fame 150.
I believe most of the comics in this lot they do have the dust protectors.
Philippine Adventures has said go, go, go. Go, go, go. Just one person's opinion. Do you accept Otter Creek Monopoly money for payment? if it's the group bucks, yes. Yes.
Good luck finding them.
Steve said, can we bid? Steve, this is a claim to fame, baby. You got to claim it to fame it. All right. It is 150. We're playing a whole new game here tonight. We came up with this. We thought it'd be a ton of fun. 150. Gary is our first claim to fame. This is another full box of comics. First person who says, I claim 150 is the winner. We've put what we think are reasonable resale prices on here so you guys can make money still. It is a claim to fame.
Even if you're not a reseller, you could buy this for your own collection. Or if you know someone that collects it, you could buy it for them as a gift. These could be early Christmas gifts. A lot of people like to start buying Christmas gifts early in the year.
Dawn says no claim yet. The claim to fame is still open. Claim to fame is still open on this giant box of comics. Stats says cool comics.
Mm-hmm.
Jan Whitehouse just claimed it. Pause right there. Pause right there because she may not want to see the rest.
Okay.
All right. Jan Whitehouse just claimed it. Jan is the winner, $150. Jan, do you want us to keep showing or do you want to be surprised? That's what we need to know, Jan. Jan Whitehouse just claimed it for $150. Jan, we're going to need your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address. Let George know you claimed it for $150. Tell her it's comic lot number 2. Comic lot number 2. Jan wants to be surprised as well. Jan wants to be surprised as well.
So
all right, Jan, all of that you didn't get to see, you're going to get to be surprised. Okay. Wow. And just like that, we have our two claim to fame members, Gary and Jan. All right. Remember, you're showing one thing, not all of it. Brand new. Here we go. All right. Our amount is $200. Claim to fame. Well, so much for showing one at a time. Claim to fame. $200. Once Flippin' Adventure says go, it's go time.
It's kind of hard to show just one at a time.
Okay, I understand. $200. It is go time.
The next lot are assorted Harley Davidson rings. The sizes vary. Some of them still have the tag on it with the size. So for example, like this one is a size 12. This one is a size 14. I see a tag here with 14. I see another tag here with 14, 14, 15, 13. See a size 12.
God's daughter said, I hope you guys have a ton of lots tonight. So it's going fast.
Now, this display does not come with it, just the rings.
We came up with this because we've been gone all weekend and somebody needs a nap. So we will bring auctions back, but we want to play around with claim to fame. Kathy says, what is the metal? Do we know? Is that stainless?
Yes.
All right.
When we bought it from
we
the
were
dealer,
told it was stainless. We're not even focused. Not even close. Not even close to focus. Still not focused. Still not focused. Now we're focused. There we go. Debbie Vaughn says, this is fun. Claim to fame. You don't even know how much she's going to throw into this. 200 is the claim right now, unless you saw her peeking at it at the very beginning. 200 is the claim. The claim is 200 right now. 200 is the claim. Just a reminder, everybody, make sure that you refresh as well, especially with YouTube inserting ads in the middle. This way, it's all fair for everybody. YouTube's starting some new stuff, putting ads in the middle. This way, when you say claim and you put a number, then people aren't being booted out of YouTube system, and we wanted to play around with it with you guys tonight.
There is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Earl
5,
says
6.
commercials are killing this game.
There's 18 rings on this ring display. Again, the display doesn't come with it, just the rings. And then you'll get these rings as well. And then when we purchased this from the dealer at the flea market, there was a necklace, so I'm going to include that with it as well. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 25 rings on this display along with the necklace.
Claim is still out.
And then a lot of these still have the sticker on them with the size. I'm seeing size 14, 13, 15, 14. I'm seeing size 15, 15.
No claims yet.
Can I just get the camera back?
Yeah, I was working. Be working it. All fuzzy. No claim yet. We still got a claim of 200 on all the Harley Davidson rings, the blurry ones. But I promise you, when you get them, they will be in focus.
There we go.
200 in 200 is the claim. 200 is the claim.
Is that focused?
That looks focused. Did Underdogs get a claim? Debbie Vaughn says, I see Underdog claimed by 200. Underdog has claimed it. All right. Underdog, claim to fame, baby. All right. It is Underdogs. They said, yeah, Underdogs tried it 3 times now. All right. I got lots of cameras and 2 computers, and I gotta watch and do all of this at the same time. All right, so Underdogs, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address. Tell George you claimed it for $200, and it is the Harley Davidson rings. You're going to send all your information right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com, whatthehales@yahoo.com. Remember, once you send us an email, you will get an auto response with the email, and George will send you out a specialized invoice tonight. All right, we got another lot. It's 200, and Georgia's already peeking at them. She's supposed to show one at a time. Apparently, that ain't going to happen.
It's kind of hard to show one at a time when it comes displayed just like this.
200 is the claim.
Next lot are assorted Disney pins.
200 is the claim to fame.
They will come on this foam page.
Lisa Tingley just claimed. Wait. Flippin' Adventures just said go. Lisa, you got to get it in now. I just see Flippin' Adventure said go. She claimed it. Lisa said claim 200, but Flippin' Adventure said go after that. She didn't get her claim in time. She's got it. Lisa, if you're claiming it, you got to get it in right now before somebody else does. Lisa, you got to get it in before somebody else does. Flippin' Adventure said go right after you in the chat. Lisa, if you're claiming that 200, I hope she's not. I hope she is not. She's not back on the ring lot right now. You can keep showing. Flippin' Adventures even says she claimed it for 200, but we need her to confirm because Flippin' Adventures, you said go, but Lisa's bid is, or her, not her bid, but her claim is above you. It went Lisa claim, and then it went Flippin' Adventures go. Nikki is claiming it for 200. Nikki is claiming it. We did not get confirmation for Lisa. I figured that Lisa was actually lagging. It is Nikki.
So does Nikki want to see this or be a
Nikki,
surprise?
do you want to see the second sheet, or do you want to be surprised? Do you want to be surprised? I figured Lisa was lagging and she was still on the ring lot. And Lisa is in here. Lisa, you put in a claim of 200, but it was right before Flippin' Adventure said go. So it's going to be Nikki. And the entire time I was trying to tell you, bid, get it back in. Not bid, but claim it. And so Nikki wants to be surprised.
Okay.
Almost, Lisa. Everybody make sure. Kitty Mama's saying hers didn't come through either. Man, how can we're putting a word in it even?
Try putting a $sign before the dollar amount.
All right. So remember, wait for Flippin' Adventures to say go, and then put in the word claim and your dollar amount. Okay. All right. We're gonna do a $200 claim on this one as well. The claim to fame. $200 claim to fame.
You'll get
giving her solo layout.
You'll get 3 pages of assorted tack pins.
Waiting for Flippin' Adventures to say go. Flippin' Adventures, I think you might need to refresh as well, potentially. She said go. All right.
Get 3 pages of the foam pages of assorted
It
tags.
is a go. Claim to fame is $200.
Most of these have the backings, but you could always order backings, replacement backings.
J May says the ads are lagging the video. Speed up the live. Yes, the ads are. We're trying to do a little something different. Lisa says, I was trying to claim. Lisa, you need to write claim and the amount of 200 if you're claiming this pin lot. And I don't know if you're lagging or not. Lisa, you're going to have to write claim and 200. And I believe you are lagging big time because you're saying, yes, I'm claiming. Lisa is lagging. Everybody make sure you're refreshing and reminding everybody to refresh. Now Lisa's saying I claimed so many times. Okay, she's probably still lagging, I believe. We have not seen anybody claim this lot yet. So it's claim 200 for the claim to fame. Claim to fame. There you go. Elvis is saying refresh. Boomdog saying refresh. Mayor Dan's in the chat tonight. Says good night.
Mayor Dan.
Hope all is well in the village, Mayor Dan.
Hope your back is better.
Hope you're doing better from falling out of the tree. All right. We've got a claim to fame of 200. Kitty Mama Felicia is saying something's not right.
We're going on to the second page of assorted pins.
Second page of assorted pins. No claim yet that we are seeing.
Looks like
no claim yet
like
that we are
all
seeing.
Of the pins on this
Harriet Williams just claimed for $200.
Woo!
Harriet Williams is the claim. All right.
Does she want
Harriet?
Third or
Harriet, do you want to see the rest of the pins, or do you want to be surprised? Harriet, do you want to see the rest of the pins, or do you want to be surprised? Harriet just claimed it. Boomdog said, boom. All right, let's see if Harriet wants to be surprised or not. Harriet says surprise her.
Okay.
All right, Harriet, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your claim of 200. Tell George it was random pin lot or whatever she called it. I don't remember what she called it. And Sherry Decker already wants to buy the West Virginia pin from you. All right, this is an 80s lot, which I have to figure out. Claim is 150.
If you guys remember these Alf puppets,
claim is 150.
from the flea market.
But wait, There's more.
There's a lot more. There is a lot more.
150 is the claim on this 80s lot. Flippin' Adventures has said go, go, go. Go, go, go. Kristen already claimed it. 150. Woo! Kristen didn't even see anything. Okay, Kristen. Kristen, do you want to be surprised or do you want to see everything? Let's find out if Kristen wants to be surprised or if Kristen wants to see everything. Let's find out. Michelle says it's going faster. Kristen claimed. Kristen is the claim at 150. She's claiming the fame. Let's see if she wants to be surprised or she wants to see everything.
You'll get this flat, this flat, this flat, and this flat.
Kristen wants you to show everything. All right. You're going to see everything that Kristen just bought for 150, okay? Kristen wants everything. I'm going to go ahead and full screen.
So you've got this Elf with the tag on them.
Kristen claimed it.
1988.
Kristen
date on it.
Wants to see it all, okay?
You've got this Elf puppet with the date of 1988.
Harold just came in with the claim, but he missed Kristen's claim. You got to have the first claim to fame.
1988.
You got to have the first claim to fame. Kristen won this 80s lot. And
you'll get,
she's about to see everything she just won. And there is a lot.
All these assorted toys. There's Garfield. There's the Simpsons. I see Yoshi. There's where's he from? DuckTales.
DuckTales. Woohoo!
You've got Porky Pig.
Remember, we love talking 80s cartoons.
Yeah.
The kitten, we did not see your claim, unfortunately. Hey, we're trying this all out together. We're trying it all out together and having some fun.
You'll get this.
Avery's ASMC says, I have a large Elf sitting next to me. I love Elf. Mine's from 1986. I have all the BK ones.
I wonder if those are from... Yeah,
these are the BK ones. These are BK ones.
There's 5 that come in the collection.
Carl, I got Elf on the shelf. I got Elf on the shelf. It's not Elf on the shelf. It's Elf on the shelf.
You'll get this flat of toys. So the flat aren't included, just the actual toys that's in them.
This is the full,
some Furbies.
Full 80s lot for Kristen that she claimed. Her claim to fame, 150.
And then you'll get all of the toys that's in this flat.
Little baby Gonzo. Who do you think's cuter, Baby Gonzo or Baby George?
Oh, geez. Well, probably Baby George, because Baby George is going to be real.
That's
Baby
true.
Gonzo's not real.
That's true.
All right. So Kirsten got that.
Congratulations.
Kirsten,
you know what to do.
Kirsten. K-I-R.
That's a good question. Did I mess it up, Kristen? Is it Kirsten or Kristen? It's Kirsten. Okay. Oh my goodness, I've been messing it up for how long now?
She said she gets a giggle out of it when you...
Kirsten, I've been messing it up for how long now? Oh my goodness, I think I'm blushing.
All right, next one are...
That's a 200 claim to fame, right?
Yeah.
All right, this next one is a 200 claim to fame. 200 claim to fame.
So
here we go.
This next lot are assorted doilies and lace. You could either get a lace curtain or a lace runner or a lace something.
Flippin' Adventure said, go, go, go. It's a 200 claim to fame. Whoa, Jan just claimed it. Just stop. Stop right there. Stop right there. Holy cow. Okay, Jan. Holy cow. Fastest claim of the night. Jan, do you want to see everything or do you want to be surprised? Jan, do you want to see it all or do you want to be surprised? Do you want to see everything or do you want to be surprised? Let's see what Jan has to say.
Box of doilies.
Jan says surprise me.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, Jan.
All right.
Jan, you know what to do. Jan, you're gonna send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your claim to fame number of $200, and tell George it was it. What did you call it?
Doily number 1.
Doily lot number 1. Doily lot number 1.
Doily / lace linen.
What did we say? All right, this claim is 150. Once Flippin' Adventure says go, you can claim your name in the fame.
So this is the second doily lot.
Flippin' Adventures just said go, go, go. I'm going to full screen George. Flippin' Adventures just said go. It is 150 for this claim to fame. 150 for this claim to fame. We've tried to put everything appropriately priced to where you can make money as a reseller. It is a claim to fame, 150. And we're trying it out, having some fun with you guys. Jan has won 2 lots already, and she wants to be surprised on both of them. How fun is that? How fun is that? This is a $150 claim to fame. All you have to do is type claim 150, and you will have your claim to fame. You will have that claim to fame. George is starting the claim to fame. Carl Waz says, are you seeing my messages? We just saw that one. We did see that one. Elvis Presley Jr. is letting everybody know to refresh.
Yes.
All right. Brenda says, this is kind of neat to watch. You never know if they're going to want to see it all or they want to be surprised.
Yeah.
Claim to fame is 150 on this lot.
This looks like a placemat.
Michelle Bender, we just saw you say, anyone seen mine? ? Gail says, big money for this stuff? I don't know that it's really big money.
This,
if we were to auction it, it would go for more.
This would probably be some type of
claim to fame is 150.
Like a cardigan type lace, sheer sweater.
Normally, I have no idea what George is actually doing. Yes, the doilies are big money. Normally, I have no idea what George is doing with the Kitty Mama Felicia is saying she claimed 5 times. Why are we not seeing it?
Oh no. We're at the mercy.
Kitty Mama Felicia, type that whole thing again and then say claim 150. So what we did, we took all the lots. George showed them to me, and we came up with an underprice of what it would normally go for. Nikki just got it for 150. Nikki just got it. Wait, she's saying only 150. I'm sorry. She's saying only 150. She did not claim it. Terry's saying, are you seeing mine? We have not seen the words claim to fame or claim and the amount yet. We may have to rethink this. Okay, what if we get rid of the claim and what if we just go the amount, 150, and then it's theirs? All right, forget putting in claim.
How about the price and what they're bidding or not what they're buying? Like,
don't know what you're talking about, and you're going to make it too difficult. Just put, if you're claiming it, 150. It is a claim for 150. I'm seeing everybody saying it's not working. Try 150. If you just type 150, 150.
If you're
now for you to say 150. Just 150. Just put in 150. If you're claiming it, 150. Kitty Mama Felicia, I see your 150. Finally, Kitty Mama Felicia. Oh my goodness. Boy, what YouTube makes us do to try and figure out how YouTube actually works. My goodness. Okay, Kitty Mama Felicia. Woo! Kitty Mama Felicia, do you want to see the rest or do you want to be surprised? Kitty Mama Felicia goes, finally. Kitty Mama Felicia, do you want to see the rest or do you want to be surprised? Okay. Lisa Tingley is saying it's happening to her too. We'll figure it out together, guys. Trust us. We got plenty of stuff. We will figure it out together. So Kitty Mama Felicia, do you want to be? She wants to be surprised.
Okay.
Kitty Mama Felicia wants to be surprised. So Kitty Mama Felicia, you know what to do. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your claim amount of $150, and tell George it was doily lot number 2. Number 2. Okay. Remember, anybody who sent in an email tonight, you will get an auto response, and with that auto response, you can ignore it, and then George will get you a personalized invoice out here tonight.
All right, next one is this.
All right, this claim is $100. Remember, we're learning this together. What you're going to do, if you're claiming it, you're just going to type 100, okay, $100, and we're going to hope that it works. We're going to hope that it works, okay? This is $100. Flippin' Adventures just said go. Harold just typed $100. He didn't even see anything yet. Kitty Mama Felicia typed 100. Harold, you are the wiener. Harold, we need to know. He didn't even show it, and Harold claimed it. Harold, do you want to see what you just claimed? Let's see if Harold wants to see everything he just claimed.
All right, here's part of what he just claimed.
Let's see if Harold wants to see everything he just claimed. We don't know yet. Harold may want to be surprised. He bid $100 before anything was even shown. Or he has the fastest internet in the world, one or the other. Let's see if Harold wants to see. Harold, we're waiting on you, man. No pressure. We're just waiting on you to see if you want to see everything. And Harold says, show everything. All right. Harold, you claimed all of this for $100. He didn't even know what it was going to be. Didn't even know what it was going to be.
This Afghan came from.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to full screen.
The one storage unit that we found with all the doilies.
So that Afghan right there, handmade.
Yep.
Came from the storage unit with all the doilies.
A lap size Afghan.
I love the blues in it.
It is really cool.
I really do. Kathy just said the same thing. I love those colors, she said.
The color scheme is really pretty.
You know how much I love blues. I can't see purples.
You've got different shades of blues into the teals and the aqua, and then you've got the black, brown, and tan. And then you'll also get
another handmade
Afghan. This also looks like a lap.
Wonder how many hours and hours went into all of this. How many hours went into all of this?
You've got different shades of green in this Afghan. This is a lap size Afghan. You've got like a hunter green with some white and some your regular green and then some olive green.
Lisa, I do see you typed out $100, even though Harold already claimed this for fame. But
a doily.
You get a doily, Harold. The doily was in there and George didn't even know.
I didn't sort these.
Renee says the first one you showed was worth over $100. This is handmade as well.
Like, this is labeled Christmas table cover.
This was in the unit, the grandma who passed away, and then we found the letters from the Civil War soldier. This was handmade. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful tree skirt.
Is this a tree skirt?
It is a huge, beautiful handmade tree skirt. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Brand just said Harold just won big. This thing is gorgeous, Harold. She handmade this. It's amazing.
Oh, wow. This thing is huge.
It's very, very cool. And you're not even going to be able to see how big it is.
Yeah, you'd have to show it on your screen.
All right, George wants me to show over here. All right, come on over. I'm 6 foot, and it's over 6 foot diameter round. Okay, so it's over 6 foot diameter round.
It's a Christmas table cover, is what it's labeled.
Oh, it's a table cover. I'm sorry, it's not a tree skirt. It's a table cover.
But it's handmade.
It's a handmade table cover with angels. All right, I'm gonna hand it back over to you.
And the last thing in the lot is this.
My favorite blankie.
This is actually really nice.
It's very nice.
Oh, wow.
When Christian and Patience were...
I would have called dibs on this if I would have known this was in the unit.
When Christians and Patience were sorting it, I called dibs, but it got to a box for you anyway, so... I did. I called dibs on this.
At the Florida
but
Ranch.
Harold got it first. Harold already named it and claimed it.
Okay.
Harold already named it and claimed it. It's a very
nice.
Very nice.
All right. This is probably
Julie. Yes, I still have the letters.
See what size this is. This is probably a...
And Julie, they will not be archived anywhere. I think the safest place for them is actually with me. It's a huge blanket.
This is probably queen size.
You don't think that's a king? George is trying to figure out the size of it right now.
It could be king.
It's either a queen or a king. I think it's George. Harold's now saying you can have the blanket. Harold, you just claimed it, man.
Oh no, I can't take it.
I'll let you and George fight about it over in emails.
All right, and that concludes the lot.
Harold, super cool lot. I do want to show you why George is getting the next lot. Can you give me the quilt?
Yep.
This is not for sale, okay? So I'm gonna show you something super cool. George is gonna prep the next name it and claim it. So this is something that we found in the grandma unit as well. And you guys already know this is a handmade quilt. You can already see that, right? And you see the patterns, and it's in this bag. But it goes further than that. I'm going to share some history with you. Harold did. So then we're sorting the unit, and we find this. Quilt made during the Civil War by Sarah Myers' 100th birthday. And look at this picture. All right. So you see the picture. Now, I'm not going to take this out right now, but if you look at the star pattern of the picture, and if you look at the points in the star pattern here, the pattern is the same. The colors look somewhat different in this Polaroid, but this is an old Polaroid. And so I am trying to figure out how to confirm whether this is a Civil War quilt, is the actual Civil War quilt that we have in the unit. And my gut instinct says yes. And I'm scared to even do anything with it. It's amazing. And I think it could be proudly displayed here if confirmed that it is an actual Civil War quilt. The other thing that I think could have happened is they created a quilt to look like the Civil War quilt, but like a replica. But why? So at any rate, okay. So we're gonna get back to George. All right. I just wanted to show you that because it was super, super cool. Okay. Kathy says looks great. She copied the pattern. There's a good chance of that, but I got to know for sure. I have to know for sure. All right, I need to know what our claim to fame is.
The next one are just holiday random, like assorted.
You're just giving me name to claim. You're giving me 100 is claim to fame. 100 is the claim to fame right now. Remember, you're just going to type 100 if you're going to claim it here tonight. 100 is a claim to fame. Flippin' Adventures just said go. Go, go, go. Kitty Mama Felicia already claimed it. Kitty Mama Felicia, you put in one too many ones. I'm going to give it. Guys, I'm giving it to Kitty Mama Felicia. She's had problems all night. She put in an extra one. It is the claim for 100. I'm giving it to her because she's had problems all night, okay? Now, I know you guys are going, but she put in 1,100. I promise you, she met 100. I'm going to give it to her. I know there's a bunch of other claims. Kitty Mama Felicia, do you want to see everything or do you want us to surprise you? Okay. I think if it was you and Kitty Mama Felicia's shoes tonight, you would go, okay, all right, yep. I'd give it to her as well. There's some glitches tonight. We're learning together. Let's find out. Kitty Mama Felicia says she wants to see it all. Okay. All right, Kitty Mama Felicia, Full screen, baby. You just claimed it for $100. Your name is in the What the Hale's Hall of Fames of Claims.
So if you remember the doily lot, these came from that unit where she handcrafted
all
these
of
Christmas ornaments. So these are handcrafted ornaments. So they're all kinds of different decorations and designs of.
Scott says, "Are you doing the Christmas Village lot tonight?" Scott, you will not know until we give you. Georgia's already slipped. She's only supposed to give me the price.
Oh.
And then she shows a piece at a time, and then you claim it. You won't know until you actually see what she throws up there.
So this entire green bin is filled with those handcrafted ornaments that she made. So I won't show everything, Kitty Mama, so you could be surprised on seeing all of them that are in here. And then you'll also get...
Joe Miller, Tammy actually sent me this shirt. It's an incredible shirt. I love it.
This guy, it's dated 1993. And then it has a description of what it is on the back.
Kitty Mama Felicia.
This has a date of 96. This is supposed to be the Marlin in Miami Beach, Florida. This was with all of her Christmas items.
It was a part of a lot of the Christmas stuff.
There's the green grocery.
Lady Tammy says that she bought it on Etsy. I don't know how she found it, but it's super cool and extremely comfortable. I wore it in Washington, D.C.
Here's the Pillow Thompson house in Helena, Arkansas with a date of 96.
I was trying to make my point that I live in a real life Garbage Pail Kid place called Otter Creek. And I think it emphasized the point in D.C. wearing my Joe Blow Garbage Pail Kid shirt from Lady Tammy. And George will tell you that they're my favorite shirts.
93, Stockton Place in Cape May, New Jersey.
Ken, yes, we did say go. We've already have a name and claim it on it. She wanted to see everything.
This is the Wren's Nest.
Oh, Flippin' Adventure
Atlanta,
said the
Georgia.
Marlin Hotel isn't even there anymore in
95.
Miami. She wanted to see everything she claimed. She claimed it right from the get-go. You got $100 just in those things right there. The things that you put up on the trim. These things, I forget what they're called.
This was also in with the Christmas items. It's not labeled.
Aubrey says, I love those things.
They are really neat.
Debbie Vaughn says she loves the houses. Boomdog goes, oh man, you got a great deal.
And then you'll get
a ton
of these guys.
Oh, we got the nutcrackers. Snuck the nutcrackers in there.
I did add the nutcrackers to the lot.
Yoink! Yoink!
This guy likes to dance. I like to dance. You've got that nutcracker. He's filled with
Mickey
glitter.
Chick goes, man, that's a Hales of a deal. Mary Beth just said, Kitty Mama, you just scored huge. Boomdog just said, oh, man.
Here's another.
Kitty Mama Felicia said, woohoo!
Nutcracker.
She's excited.
Do you want me to keep going, or should I surprise you with the rest?
Aubrey says, oh, that's my favorite.
Nutcrackers are fun. I didn't appreciate them until last year when we were.
I've never appreciated a nutcracker.
All kinds of fun nutcrackers.
Rose Blue says, this is for 100?
Should I keep going?
Kitty Mama says, hard to decide. You might as well just keep going. Might as well just keep going.
These look handcrafted. These angel tree toppers, or it could be an ornament.
Flippin' Adventure says you're going to triple your money unless you keep it all to decorate. Wait, now Kitty Mama said surprise me.
Okay.
So others can win something. Okay. There's more stuff, but we'll surprise you. All right. Kitty Mama, you know what to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your claim to fame of $100, and tell George it was the, what did you call this?
Holiday item.
Holiday items lot right there. whatthehales@yahoo.com. All claim to fame winners tonight. You're going to email whatthehales@yahoo.com with that information. I know we're switching things up on you tonight. We're trying something else here for fun. And I know there's people who go, I don't like it because it's new. It's different. Guess what? When we started the auctions, that was new and different. And you got used to it. We're going to change it up, not only for you guys, but for us as well. We want to try some other things that have fun. All right, this lot is 200. Name your claim to fame is 200. This is a 200 claim to fame. Flippin' Adventures just said go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Yo-Wo says, I actually like how fast it's going.
All right.
Deanne Lawson just playing for 200. She doesn't even know what she's playing. Oh, my goodness.
She probably remembers these from the video.
Okay, there's all kinds of claims. All right, Deanne Lawson. Deanna, do you want to see what's inside or do you want to be surprised?
She probably remembers them from the video.
Paul says, oh, I'm so enjoying this. All right, we have to see if Deanne Lawson wants to know what she got or she wants to be surprised. And we'll find out what's going on here. And let's see what she says. That was like an immediate claim. Immediate claim.
She probably knows exactly what it is.
She might know exactly what it is because of the videos. That's true.
Oh, there was a lot of glitter on those nutcrackers.
Avery USMC says, "Come on, open one." I would love to if she wants to. If she wants it open. And Aubrey says, "This is so fun." I haven't seen whether she wants. She might say in the chat what to do, but YouTube may have booted it. Like if we could ever figure out these glitches, I haven't seen what she's saying.
We're at the mercy of them. They're so frustrating for both you guys at home and us. But
okay, she says, "I do know you can show the." She says, "I do know you can show the crowd if you want." All right, you want to show them?
Yeah, let's show one.
Deanne knows. Deanne already knows,
right.
And
so if you guys remember from the unit where Jeremy bid on the unit because he saw one little wire.
I saw one wire thinking there was
gonna be
massive video games, and there was.
So in this case, you will get the case as is. There's actually 3 of them, and inside are a bunch of DVDs.
Elaney says, "I like this better than the auction." We'll probably switch it up. We'll have some fun with it both ways.
Different assortments of DVDs. And I believe in one of the cases there are some CDs, but most of these are DVDs. And they come, we did not check to see if there's any scratches. We just kept them as is, the way we found them in the unit, just like this in the sleeve. There's 8 DVDs per sleeve. So I'll show everything. I'll show everything in this particular case, and then the other 2 can be a surprise.
So you will be receiving this full case, and what George is showing you right now. Julie says, "Take your bathroom breaks, folks." Mickey Chick says, "Why don't you guys do mystery boxes?" We could try that too.
We've done that once.
We could try it at some point.
Niche Lady bought it and did a unbox.
Oh, that's right. Niche Lady did buy it as a mystery box and then did a video on it.
We've got one more lot after this, and then we'll hit up the free lot, the free giveaway. So there's a ton of DVDs. I did not count how many DVDs are in the sleeve.
There's a
But
bunch.
there's a ton. There is a lot.
Oh, Ice Age. I love that one.
Oh, here's a good one. Here's a classic.
Pirates of the Caribbean. There's a classic. Oh!
Here's a classic.
Of course you did. Of course you did. Avery's USMC says, I think a mix of buy it high and auction would be great. People could grab it, buy it. Yeah, we could do a mix too. We could do claim it. We could do claim to fame, and then we could do auction. We could throw it in.
So you get that.
We could mix it up.
And then that.
Okay, Dan. You know what to do. Dan, you're going to send George your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your claim to fame amount. That was $200. And then let George know it's the movie lot. Huge movie lot right there. whatthehales@yahoo.com.
The next one will be hard to show just one.
What was the claim to fame on that? All right, claim to fame is 150 on this one. And George says, well, I can't just show one. Yes, you can. Show the biggest one. Show the biggest one. Okay. And then you can go into others. Claim it. Name, fame, claim. You're just throwing it. It's all in the camera. Claim to fame is, George doesn't understand this one item at a time. Ivan just got it for 150. We got all kinds. We got 1,150 claims, but it's Ivan. Okay. All right, Ivan. So that you're not surprised, it looks like you got it all figured out. Ivan, you just won for 150. Ivan, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your claim to fame of $150. Tell George it was the skull rings. You're going to send that email right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. Whatthehales@yahoo.com. Okay? All right. And then, boy, that goes a whole lot quicker than an auction. That means George gets to go to bed earlier.
We're tired. You didn't get any sleep.
I did not sleep in Washington.
Too much
and
Mountain Dew.
It wasn't because of partying. We had business we had to take care of. We care that much about Otter Creek that we had business we had to take care of. So George has free lots here somewhere. I know she has free lots, and I have got to figure out. Thanks for your flexibility tonight and having fun with us with a new game and concept that we came up with on our trip. And there are some glitches in YouTube. There's obviously some glitches in YouTube, but we have so much stuff. Everybody will get an opportunity for more stuff, and so that's kind of the fun of it, that everybody gets an opportunity. I like the fun of it that people are going, surprise me. Like, that's what we love about storage units.
It's
like
the thrill of the hunt.
So what we just did with you is you see a couple things, you make a bid, and then you get to see the rest. It's the same of the reason why we buy storage units. It's the thrill of it. We love it, and then we get to see what's in there. What you know is you're getting something all along the same theme. So, all right, Flippin' Adventures actually sent me some questions. That's got to be good, right?
All right. While Jeremy is looking for what trivia question he wants to ask, I want to remind you guys at home, make sure you refresh, okay? Because I'll have 2 lucky winners this evening. The first 2 people to answer the trivia question correctly in the live chat will win the free giveaway.
That's the answer right there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then the giveaways tonight will be watches. If you guys remember the Betty Boot watch, we have this from.
We're back. We froze for a second.
This is a 2016, if I can focus, Avon watch. And then inside, we actually got this from the swap meet in California. There's
when we were visiting Aquimelia George
and my entire family
for Egyptian Christmas, Coptic Christmas.
Yes, so it most likely needs a new battery. So that's option number 1, and then option number 2 is another watch. I thought this watch was really cool. It looks like a Life magazine, and then you open it up. Ba-bam! And you've got this watch on the inside. A little bit of history there in the sleeve. Some black and white pictures. This one is, let me see if there's a date on this one. I don't see a date, but it's the victory celebration. This comes from the Life magazine.
All right, they're getting it for free. They don't need all that information. They're not concerned about all that information. All right, here's the question. As George is trying to read everything on the box now. Question is simply this. Are you ready for the question?
Yes.
Sure you don't want to read anything else on one of these watches that you're giving away for free?
So the first one.
So here's the question. The question is this. A Girl Scout pocket songbook was found dated what year this week on What the Hale?
A what now?
A Girl Scout pocket songbook, like the song I'm about to sing, was found dated what year this week?
All right.
Well, we moved into a town with no one around, all to get away from the snow.
I got my first.
Put it into a slide, and everything was fine until they tried to steal all my dough. Mary was in town hall, couldn't do math at all, just kept calling the law, sending emails to Worm, hoping he confirmed that no one would know about her flaw.
All right, I got my 2 lucky winners already. Yes. So, the first person to answer the trivia question correctly that I could see on my end is Julie Schwartz. Hopefully I pronounced your last name correctly. Schwartz.
At least you didn't say short.
And the second person to answer the trivia question correctly that I could see on my end is Ivy Weekly. Congratulations, ladies.
IP Weekly as well.
Make sure you email me at whatthehales@yahoo.com. Julie, let me know what your first pick is, the Betty Boop or the Life watch. Include your name, your mailing address. Same thing, Ivy, email me. Let me know what your mailing address is and then your full name. And let me know that you were the leader of tonight's trivia question.
Well, we moved into a town with no one around, all to get away from the snow. We put in a 2-inch line and everything was fine until they tried to steal all my dough.
Hope you guys had fun with us this evening. You'll join us again next Sunday.
Mary was in town hall, couldn't do math at all.
Oh, I'm sorry. The answer was 1956.
Just kept calling the law.
1956.
George is so off tonight, it's ridiculous.
We have
Show one item at a time. Here's the whole lot.
The answer was 1956, you guys.
Mary was in town hall.
Sorry.
Couldn't do math at all. Just kept calling the law. Sending emails to Worm, hoping to confirm no one would know about our flaws.
They'll forgive me at home. You guys will forgive me. We try and release a pre-recorded video every day at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. And we go live every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Will Lynette forgive you for making the Lynette shirt and then posting it? Lynette and John were running their con, trying to get any money they can. Everything around them dies, and then she fake cries. They'll end up by a river in a van.
I want to thank all of our awesome moderators. Thank you so much for helping us with Claim to Fame this evening. Thank you to everyone that sent us
all over
chat. Everyone that sent a super sticker.
Everybody knows who done it.
Thank you to everyone that became a member.
Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. You're living in a shed with no permit.
Everyone that gifted a membership this evening. We appreciate you guys so much.
Russ is texting Don, telling him it's on. Let's give the world a show. We always wanted fame, and now they know our name. In the meetings, always vote no.
There, we had fun writing that song.
They're all making threats. The fans are taking bets. Who's gonna be the first in jail? Mary, Russ, or Don, Lynette, or John. We just know it won't be What the Hales.
love you guys. Say goodnight, Jeremy.
Good night, Otter Creek.